that work? Everybody let me know if it's working. G'day, Kaz. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Caswell. I hope your headache is a lot better. Hello, happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Tuesday, isn't it? I am so unorganized today. I've not been feeling well. I've not been sleeping great, but I'm here. So I thought we'd have a quick get together. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time visiting, well, hello there. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you spending your valuable time at my little channel. How's everyone's morning going? Good, I hope. If it's not, I'm really sorry. Let's hang out, spend some quality time together. And in case you are wondering why there's an L plate hanging in the background, I'm a learner streamer. I'm not going to take it off until I reach 500 subs. That's the rules. So we'll see if I ever get rid of it. Yeah, I was so unorganized today because I actually had a really great idea for today, but then in the night, I actually changed my mind. And so this morning I was thinking, oh, actually, I'm going to change it up and do something different because tomorrow, on Wednesday, I'll be joined by my very special guest. No, Stephen Webb, it's to keep me warm. I'll be joined by my very special guest, retired Australian Army Major Stuart McCarthy, amazing, highly accomplished man, advocate for folks with disabilities and veterans with disabilities, and someone who I am very fortunate to call friend. So he'll be. Did you really, Kaz? Stuart will be joining me tomorrow at the special time of 10:30 a.m. So it's later than usual to talk about the Royal Commission into veteran suicide. And it was a pretty heavy subject. So I thought today I wouldn't do something so serious. And also, like I said, I definitely have been coming down with something and I didn't sleep well at all. But please, if you can, join me at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning when Stuart McCarthy will be joining us live for a chinwag. Fake news. It was given to me. A veteran gave it to me, and I love it because it keeps me warm. I'm only going to go feed my chooks after this. Good grief. Okay. First, I wanted to talk to you about how we talk to people because I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually pretty shy. And humor connects people, and sometimes asking hilarious questions helps you to get to know the people in your life in a different way. When we laugh together, we can grow together over shared memories. And that's one of the things I think that's so great about Kaz's channel and community. Thinking of the best questions to ask someone when you're trying to get to know them on the spot isn't always easy, but don't worry, the internet has you covered, folks. There is millions of get to know you lists on the internet. And also, no fear, I've gone through them all and I've picked out some of my favorites, and I've also let someone else throw in some that I'm not expecting. So let's explore some of the best get to know you questions on the internet, and we will decide if they would work on a date or in your workplace, and also answer alongside of me in chat. Okay, so I'm going to answer them, and it would be great if you guys answered too. I think we could probably have some fun. Let's get to know each other on a different level. Okay, question number one. What is the weirdest thing you find attractive about a person? This is going to be embarrassing, isn't it? Okay, I find forearms and wrists attractive about people. What do you guys find attractive about people that's maybe a bit strange? If one animal was made into the size of an elephant, what do you think would be the scariest? I was thinking a grasshopper at first, and then I thought, no, a flea would, because they'd still want to drink blood, but they'd have this insatiable appetite at that size. And imagine them jumping around everywhere. Like that would be crazy scary, don't you think? And the armor, how would we fight them? Okay, what animal do you think would be the most terrifying if it could speak? Okay, I think a tapeworm. Because imagine it in your belly talking to you like, hey, could you get us a pie from the servo? Could you, or something? Could you imagine that? That'd be awful. An ant, that would be scary. Yeah, leech. Hi, Kelly. G'day. Hi, Addie. Nice to see you. What is your spirit animal and why? Well, my spirit animal is actually a Pokemon. Okay. And it would be Jigglypuff because she bores people to sleep and then draws all over them. And that just sounds like my spirit animal. There's some good answers there. We're getting to know each other today, Keely. What do you think is the most useless product around today? Lurker. That's so funny. I think it's a benchtop popcorn maker appliance. Like, I don't need any more appliances in my kitchen, especially for something that I can buy in a packet and chuck in the microwave. That's what I think. What do you think is the most unpleasant sounding word? Oh, gosh, I didn't put this one in. Okay. I'm just going to say it, okay? I hate the words minge or clunge. I hate those words. I don't even know why. It shouldn't bother me, but I hate them. What is something you get wrong almost every time you do it? For me, it's knitting. And it's every time I attempt it. I just don't even bother trying to knit anymore. I just can't do it. Yeah, nasal hair clippers are important, especially for older gentlemen. They're important. Yep, that's a good one, Kaz. What isn't real, but you desperately wish that it was? I would have to say that microwave that was in Spy Kids. Do you remember that? And they just put it in and it came out like this huge McDonald's meal. I wish that was real. What happened on your worst date? Okay. Probably the worst date I've ever been on was when an ex-boyfriend rocked up uninvited and started singing Unchained Melody at me while I was on a date with this other guy. And it was a really public place. And that is so cringy. I can't even listen to that song anymore ever again. I actually cringe into the back of my skull. Yeah, it's an awful word, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen someone else do? I used to work in a tattoo shop. I would probably say get their penis split and pay for it. You know, if I'm being honest. Yeah, minge. It's an awful word, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Me neither. I try never to hear it. Yeah, it was so bad. Penis splitting isn't so bad to do. It's just I wonder, why do you do it? Are you talking about the penis splitting hurting your soul? Or the cringy guy singing at me when I was on a different date? It was bad. The Back to the Future car? Yep, that would be ace. Ask your ex-wife to marry you. All right, here's the next one. What bad smell do you hate the most? Okay, this, you might not agree with me here, but I hate the smell of burps. I cannot stand the smell of belches. I would rather someone fart near me than belch where I can smell it. Yeah, it was bad, Kaz. The singing was bad. I'll never forget it. I was only about 15 and I still can't forget it. It was so bad. It was really bad. Yeah, cat piss smells awful, doesn't it? That ammonia. And it's so hard to get out. That smell is really hard to get out of anything too, especially if you've got a tomcat. Oh, does anyone else hate the smell of belches? I just can't stand it. I can't. Maybe it's because I don't belch, but I just can't handle the smell of belches. What is the best practical joke you've ever played on someone? Well, I'm actually quite playful, so I play a lot of jokes on people. Yeah, vomit's disgusting. I'll go out in sympathy. We used to play some real ripper jokes on the US sailors who would come in the tattoo shop. Like, one was actually being a bit of an asshole, and he asked me, how do you pick up Aussie chicks? And I told him that Aussie Sheilas love being called fat slappers and that was a compliment. And if he said that to a chick, he was going to go just fine. So I wish I could have seen him on Flinders Street calling some Sheila a fat slapper that night. That would be good. And then there was the time that I got JP really good on April Fool's Day. I don't think he's ever forgiven me for it. And I told him that a dude from the rodeo we went to the night before was coming around to pick up his 13-year-old daughter and take her to a party. It was really hard to keep a straight face. He was lecturing me like, "What's wrong with you? Why would you agree to that?" He didn't even believe me when I told him it was a joke. Oh, Addie. Yeah, look, if it wasn't going to work, it wasn't going to work, Addie. Don't worry. Probably saved you a lot of trouble. Okay, if your pet could suddenly talk like a celebrity of your choice, whose voice would they have? I wonder whose Achilles' voice would be, Kaz. I think Apache, my guy, would have the voice of Danny Trejo. I just think that is what he would sound like. Yeah. Okay, what is your favorite smell? Okay, I like lots of smells. I like aromatherapy and that. So, freshly washed linen. I love that when I get into bed and I've just made my bed and it's all fresh and clean. I love that. That's a real comfort smell for me. I love the smell of botanical geranium, lang lang, and I love the men's smell of Fahrenheit by Christian Dior. That's lovely. Donald Trump. I don't know if that would suit him though, Kaz. It might be what you want him to sound like, but I don't think he would. Scooby Doo, that's a good one. Morgan Freeman. Wow, you could just have some deep conversations with him. You like the smell of Cactus Jacks, Kaz? Okay, what do you think your last meal would be if you were to be on death row? I would have a really delicious steak and it would still be bleeding a little bit, but nicely seared on the other side. And I would have it with big giant stuffed potato with like bacon and cheese and all sorts of stuff in it. That's what I'd have for my last meal. David Attenborough, that'd be funny if your dog sounded like that. Okay, if you could choose any animated character to be, who would it be? Oh, I would have to be, you might not know this one, it's a little obscure. I would have to be Joseph Joestar. So if you've ever watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that would be my one, Joseph Joestar. He's my favorite JoJo of all of them. Okay, if life is a video game, what cheat code would you most want to use? Okay, that's easy. It would be Motherload from The Sims. Roast chook. Yeah, that'd be nice. Tofu, Kaz, you would not. Hi, Harvester of Sorrow. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Welcome. Kaz, you would not. I'm going to cook you tofu one day and we'll see how you like that. Homer Simpson, that's a good one, Stephen Webb. What cheat code would you use if life was a video game? I'd definitely use Motherload from The Sims because it just gives you like $50,000 every time you just type it in. So that's what I do, and I do it over and over and over. Bender, yeah. Muttley from the Wacky Races. Yeah, I haven't even thought about the Wacky Races for a long time. Okay. Do you ever cry while watching an emotional film? All the time. I cry all the time. I even cry when other people don't cry. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm very emotional when it comes to YouTube videos and films and that. You're going to love the tofu and you're going to eat the whole bag, Kaz. What is the most useless skill you possess? Okay, it would have to be hand farting. You know, like hand farting. That's the most useless skill. I'm not even that good at it, but, you know, I'm better than other people around here at it. What's your most useless skill? What are your favorite ice cream toppings? Okay, I don't even know if you like ice cream, Kaz. You might not be able to answer this one. Of course, number one, ice magic. And if that's not, yes, same, Keely. If that's not available, I like just heaps of Milo on vanilla ice cream. That's delicious. Yeah, heaps of. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking things around. I got a cramp in my foot. What was your childhood nickname? Oh, okay. My daddy used to call me Tiny Blessings, Sweetums, or Grubbits. He called me all of those. Ice cream is not for sailors. Real men eat ice cream, especially with Milo on top or Ice Magic. It's very manly. Do you know, I hate spiders. I hate, not the animal spider, I hate the ice cream in fizzy drink spider. Yeah, Milo's delicious on vanilla ice cream. I've never tried it on other flavors because I don't know, I don't think it needs anything else. It might be nice on like Neapolitan. Oh, Kaz. Get here, you little bastard. Webby, that's good. Really, Keely? Deltron? That's like the best childhood nickname I've ever heard. Deltron. My brother tried to convince you came from outer space. Oh my gosh. That's you win. That's the best childhood nickname I've ever heard. Sticks. That's a good one. It's tax deduction. Oh, look. That's you guys. Okay, what's the funniest book you've read recently? That would be pretty easy because I've been reading some serious books, but the funniest book I've read recently would be Terry Pratchett, The Weird Sisters. I read it before when I was younger, but I've just reread it and it's you can't go past it. If you could live in any sitcom, which one would it be? Okay, mine would definitely be Always Sunny in Philadelphia because sadly, like it or not, sometimes I think I'm already living in that one with my family. They're a lot like the gang. If you could give one sentence advice about how to live life to someone, what would it be? One sentence. Say no more often would be my advice. Seinfeld. Audi catalog. That's funny. Oh, he did not. Did he, Lurker? Yes, Seinfeld. There you go. What would be the one sentence advice you'd give to people for life? All right, here's one that's going to be embarrassing for me. What's the story of your first crush? Okay, I'd just like to preface this by saying I was a strange kid. All right. I'm not going to explain too much. I'm just going to say it. My first crush was on Tobermory from the Wombles. He was a Womble. And I also had a big crush on Danny Kaye when I was a kid. Yep, make money, work harder than you. Master the art of not giving fuck. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that's why mine would be say no more often. Because it's something I wish I'd known when I was younger. I wish I'd learned how to say no much earlier. Yeah, be happy. Yeah, that's a good one. Because I think we need a lot of stuff to be happy, but we don't. We could just appreciate what we have. That's a good one, Lurker. Remember the past, but don't live in it. That's very deep, Lurker. Okay, Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights. Oh, you just made me swoon, Keely. Ah. Are you which Wuthering Heights are you talking about? Are you talking about like when they had what's his name? The guy from he's in heaps of stuff. He was Bane and that. He played Heathcliff once. What's his name? He was rather lovely as Heathcliff. But there was also the old black one. I love every version of Wuthering Heights. Super creepy though. Super creepy, Keely. A womble. Yeah, it was a womble. Okay, what is one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on them in a date? You guys would probably say my schmarg, but I would say walker socks. Do you remember them? Do you remember all you teachers and male teachers used to wear them if you're old like me? You know, those really thick socks, but they'd wear them with shorts and they'd come up to their knees. Yeah, I'd definitely walk out. Oh, yes, I remember that one, Keely. Yeah, you just made me swoon. Okay, what was your least favorite food as a child? Okay, mine would definitely have to have been my nana's fish head soup. Yep, it didn't smell good. There's no way I was even going to stick around and taste it. I knew I didn't want any. A onesie. Yeah, if it was cute, I don't think people would walk out on you. What is that, Kaz? Do you actually have one of them? Oh, you mean like the do you mean like the ones the feminists wear? I've seen them. G'day, stickman. Some sort of woke shirt. Yep. Tripe. Ugh, yuck. Yep. I'm big on texture. I can't do tripe. I love Brussels sprouts though, Lurker. Come on now. I love Brussels sprouts. You guys are just giving them a bad rap. I love them. In fact, my children like Brussels sprouts. I know. Not all of them. Yeah, I know exactly the ones you mean now, Kaz. Yep. As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Okay, this for me, I was dead set that I was going to be an Olympic gymnast because I was gymnastics crazy. I did gymnastics for a long time when I was a kid. And I saw it was after I'd seen Nadia Comaneci score a perfect 10 on the telly on the Moscow Olympics. It was the first sort of Olympics I watched. And I was determined I was going to be the next Nadia Comaneci. It never happened. I'm still pretty bendy, but you know. Good morning, Simon. How you going? Yeah. Peanut butter, kidney pie. I don't know. I could take it or leave it, kidney pie. I'd rather a steak and kidney pie than like lamb's fry, to be honest with you. I like lamb's fry and bacon, but I don't like the actual lamb's fry. I don't like the texture, but I do like the gravy it makes is delicious. Rich. You wanted to be a dad. That's beautiful. Pineapple on pizza. I actually like it. Just saying, putting it out there. Unpopular opinion. Peanut butter, Stephen Webb. You didn't like peanut paste? A ninja. Did you really, Addie? That's funny. Okay. What is your favorite breakfast food? Mine's easy. Mine is eggs Benedict. I love that. It's delicious. You know, I love whipping up a hollandaise sauce. I'll even make it just for myself. Yes, sweetbreads. Blah. No. Yeah, no thanks, Hannibal. Exactly. Yeah, some people eat some crazy shizzle, don't they? I mean, you know, each to their own. Just I don't want to eat it. But I love eggs Benedict. Yeah, do you know what, Simon? I'm with you there. I can't eat a pizza if it has barbecue sauce on it instead of tomato base. I can't do it. Yeah, I love eggs Benedict, Kaz. I love it. I will go to the trouble of making it myself. You know what else I like? Eggs Florentine, because I really, really love creamed spinach. Creamed spinach is one of my most favorite things to eat. Yeah, full English. I actually don't drink coffee, Keely. I only drink tea. I've actually never had a cup of coffee. I don't think I'd like it. Yep, bacon and eggs. English breakfast. Yeah, I agree. That is nice. You know what I like? Sometimes I'll make for the boys and I'll just put some toast in and then I'll make bacon and eggs and we'll just put it on the toast in what John Paul calls a Malaysian toasty, because he said in Malaysia they didn't know how to make toasted sandwiches right, so they just make it on toast. So we call them Malaysian toasties in our family if you're just putting something on toast. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Simon. Barbecue sauce on a pizza just goes too far. It just overtakes every other flavor you like. What is your guys' favorite sort of pizza to get? You know what I like? I like getting Aussie pizzas, which really are just bacon and eggs. Yeah, I drink tea. I drink all kinds of tea. I like the smell of coffee. Kaz, spinach is not the hell's lettuce. It's actually like my favorite green. I grow so much spinach. I love spinach. I eat spinach at least once a day. Hi, Rob Kent. We're just getting to know each other today, just having a fun little chat. Okay, today in history, May the 25th. Let's move along. In 1521, the Edict of Worms outlawed Martin Luther and his followers from the Protestant Reformation. Today, in 1659, Richard Cromwell resigns as Lord Protector of England, earning the nickname Tumbledown Dick as a result of his abrupt fall from power. Today, in 1660, a year later, King Charles II of England landed in Dover to take back his right to the throne of England. Yeah, he does take his hate of greens to the extreme. Today, my pick for 3 historical characters to spend an evening with, and I would be very happy if you guys said it in your chat, which are yours, are Frida Kahlo, Olga Boznanska, Judith Leyster, and they are all amazing. But Frida Kahlo is really well known, but the others aren't so well known, and they are all amazing female painters. And I paint portraits of folks. I paint portraits of veterans. I paint self-portraits. So I really would love to spend an evening with other female painters. What are you guys talking about? He does take his hate for greens to Popeye. Come on now. Danish feta. Yeah, that's delicious. Yeah, I make those little parcels. I make those. I make them with silver beet though, because silver beet's so easy to grow. If you grow silver beet, you'll never, and you just got to buy the feta then, because then you've got your pastry, chuck your silver beet in, your feta. You got a delicious lunch in like really quick time. Grace O'Malley. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, I hope Kaz's headache's gone too. I'm actually not feeling very well myself, but bye, Rob. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully, maybe you'll be free to jump into Kaz. I think you're streaming tonight, are you, Kaz? I'm not sure. As to make up for yesterday when you were crook. Let me know if you're streaming tonight, Kaz. That'd be good. Okay, don't forget, folks, that tomorrow is a special time. I won't be on till 10:30 when I will be joined. My friend, retired Major Stuart McCarthy, is kindly going to take a break from his cubed cheese and olives, and he's going to come down to our side of the tracks and visit with us. And we're actually going to be talking about a really, really serious subject. We're going to be talking about the Royal Commission into veteran suicide. So I really hope you guys can be here. That's why I didn't want to do 2 serious subjects in a row, so I changed it up today. I know it's not been going very long, but I thought I'll just pop on. I'm not really feeling great anyway, but you guys have cheered me up no end. So be here if you can tomorrow to show Stuart how we do things. And as always, it has been, when do I get my P-Pates, Lambo? When I get 500 subs. Not till then. So I think I'm going to be on my L-plates for some time, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. As always, it has been wonderful to share Smoko with you all. Please leave a thumbs up below the screen. Subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to ding my little bell for notifications of all my future uploads. Please do consider sharing this or telling somebody about my channel so that I can get off the L plates. That would be great. Let's make this community even bigger. It was really nice to see a new name in here. You make more accounts. Lambo, I don't care how we do it. I just got to get off this hell plate. Thank you so much for watching. Say good day in the comments. Suggest a subject for a future video. It was fun. Yeah, exactly. It will be interesting tomorrow, Keely, because Stuart knows an awful lot more than I do about this. He's right on it. In fact, he knows pretty much what's going down and what's going to go down with it. So it'll be very interesting. I hope you can join me tomorrow, not at the same time, but at 10:30, and we'll try and go for an hour, which will be great. And that'll be awesome. Have a terrific day. Love and kisses, guys. See you later.